Greetings and salutations. I'm sorry, I was watching Key and Peele, and they was doing this thing with Outkast. But anyway, what's going on, everybody? And thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Manup Real Talk podcast. I am your host with the most, Mr. Mike Wiley, saying, "What's going on?" And I hope everybody is doing fine and keeping warm in this cold weather. Holidays is coming up. I hope y'all are staying safe while y'all out there shopping. Keep your head on a swivel because it's dangerous out there. But y'all already know what that's about. So, I just hope everybody's doing good and everybody is safe and everybody is doing well. And I appreciate you all joining in. And I appreciate everything that you do to support this podcast. Every like, every click, every share, every download, whatever it is that you do to support, we appreciate it because we know that had it not been for you, there would be no us. So we don't take it for granted. Now, if you're joining us for the first time, I want to say welcome. And if you're coming back for another help, and I say welcome back because your boys is back on the air with the Man Up Real Talk podcast, the podcast for the people. And joining me, as always, as you can see, is the one, the only, Mr. Philip Hines, a.k.a. Mr. Classic, a.k.a. DJ Spin That Wheel, a.k.a. OG Triple OG is definitely in the building. What's going on, man?
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Man, I'm doing fine. I got my sleepy t-shirt on, as you can see today. This that t-shirt that you wear so much where it goes from being an O to like a U collar. So you gotta kind of pull it up to adjust it so it's not hanging off of you. But yeah, man, I'm doing good.
I just came from the little girl game.
How did it go? Did they win?
They won. They 6-1. They won.
They doing it, man.
They lost a crusher to Julian Wednesday. Julian whooped on them something merciful, but they played Bowen today. They beat Bowen by 10 today.
Okay. Gotta say what's up to my A1 from day one, Missy. I see you in the building. What's
Missy
going on,
Boo.
girl? Appreciate
Missy
you.
Boo, baby.
Brother Eddie K. Phillips is in the building.
Brother Eddie.
Man, I'm looking forward. We got to get back up with Eddie, man. That's some stuff that I want to. Yeah. I want to run by him.
I think Brother Eddie and his wife want me and Jackie. He want me and Jackie. I think he want me and Jackie to come on his wife's show.
That's what's up.
That's what Jackie told.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's good. So listen, and to everybody else that's watching now, if you're tuning in live, and to those going to tune in later, man, look, we appreciate y'all, and we thank y'all for coming on out. Holidays and everything, the schedule's been crazy. I know we've been kind of hitting and missing, but it be like that. People got stuff to do, and it's just, it happens. So
y'all be careful out there.
So I'm so sorry if we ain't been on every Friday like we're supposed to be. And if you be like, well, you didn't come on this day, you was on this day. It's I get it.
We got lives, y'all, outside this pod. We got lives, and don't be real,
man. It's like
exactly to a little girl, and
exactly. Eddie. Schedules get crazy. What can you do? We people. I mean, look, it's not like I got network backing me and can pay me to do this stuff.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
So you gotta go to work, Mike.
I gotta work, son. I gotta.
We ain't got no big Revolt or Spotify deal,
right? Ain't nobody plugging me yet. So I gotta work, to keep this thing running. But that's neither here nor there. We are here now, and for those of you that are here now, we appreciate you all. Listen, we got a couple things I want to talk about today. I think I'll save this one for last. Let's talk. I want to talk about Deion Sanders.
Prime time.
Where do you even begin with this topic? You know what? I know. Let's start here. Black people, make up your mind. Please make up your mind. I get a little irritated sometimes with us, and here's why. Sometimes, and Eddie, you can correct me, if you feel I'm still a little off course. This is just me right now. I'm probably in my feelings a little bit, but sometimes I feel like we really don't know what we want. here's why I say this. Now, this man took this job. Here's the first thing to say. Black people don't never get no opportunity. They don't never hire no black coaches. These schools, these teams, they don't never do this. They don't never do that, this, that, and the other. All right, great. Now you got a black coach who went to a HBCU. He did a great job while he was there. Another school saw what he did while he was there and offered him or gave him an opportunity and said, hey, we want you to come and coach for us. Do what you did over there. He took the opportunity and he said, all right, cool. I'm going to come and coach for y'all. I'm going to bring the same culture over to you, and I'm going to, bring success to this football program. The man left Jackson State, which is an HBCU, and he went to, Colorado State University or whatever the university
University of Colorado.
He went to the University of Colorado, which is a predominantly white school.
Pac-12.
Yeah, it is a Pac-12 school, and you all lost your minds. How? Why? Why would he do that? Why would he leave the HBCUs in the shape that it's in? Why did he betray Jackson State? Why did he turn his back on us? I'm like, wait, what? When did all that happen? He did us wrong. How he gonna do all of this stuff and then just leave? I heard, what's my man name? You know who I'm talking about, Phil.
Dr. Umar.
Dr. Umar. Oh, he went.
Yeah, he went crazy on the Breakfast Club.
He went in on Deion Sanders. He is, as a black man, we cannot give him a pass. We can't give celebrities a pass. He has failed us as a black man. And I'm like, really? Is that what we doing, y'all? Did Deion Sanders really fail us? Did he really fail HBCUs? Or did we fail HBCUs? When was the last time, and this is for anybody that had a kid who recently go to college, that you said, hey, maybe you should consider going to an HBCU? I didn't. I told him to go to the school he wanted to go to. He applied at several schools. Most of those schools replied. He got scholarships at all of the schools, and he chose the one that he wanted to go to. Did I fail at HBCU? Possibly. But did Deion Sanders really fail the HBCU school? Was he really going to be the savior of HBCUs? Or is the problem with HBCUs bigger than Deion Sanders? But see, we don't look at it that way. Go ahead, Phil. I'm sorry.
You know what, Mike? First of all, you didn't fail HBCUs.
Yes, I did, Phil, because I didn't send my kids.
Yeah, but all jokes aside, though, I've been slowly but surely putting like schools like Spelman and stuff like that in Kennedy. I'm slowly trying to put them HBCUs in the air, but I was doing that like last year sometime because I see where she's going. She's gonna be in somebody's school,
right?
But you didn't fail HBCUs. Deion didn't fail. You know who failed HBCUs? Their alumni failed HBCUs because a lot of them, they don't give back to their schools. They don't. A lot of them don't. I mean, it's simple like this. When he did that 60 Minutes interview, the guy asked him if the opportunity would arise, would he entertain it? What did he say, Mike?
He said I would have to entertain him.
I would be dumb if I didn't.
He said that.
Deion did and this is what a lot of people are not missing. This is what a lot of people are missing, man. Deion did more for HBCUs, not just Jackson State, because he did more for HBCUs in 3 years than the alumni and whoever. You know the exposure he brought to HBCUs? He had ESPN. I watched them every Saturday morning. They college game day. He had their college game day come down there. And I know people would say, well, it's because of a name. It don't matter. Now it's up to the HBCUs and Jackson State and all of them to take the baton from Deion and see what you can do. But I need you alumni. And do you remember Lou Rawls, the telethon?
Yeah.
United College Fund.
United Negro College Fund. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You'll never find.
Boom, 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 boom. All right, we ain't getting on that.
I'm sorry.
But it's time for now Jackson State HBCUs to take that shine that Deion brought down there and extend it.
Oh, no. Dr. Umar said, I don't want the recipe. I don't want the blueprint.
Man, Dr. Umar talking crazy. Dr. Umar, open up that school. Then you can tell me something.
Look. We're going to talk about that in a second, too. But he was like, no, I don't want the blueprint.
Man.
I want Deion Sanders because Deion Sanders could have been the catalyst.
The man gave back half of his pay.
I don't know. That don't matter, Phil.
To get a new
locker room, no
weight room.
You trying to give this man a pass, and you can't do that.
I'm going to give him a pass because he did a lot for HBCUs in the 3 years that he was there. There a lot of alumni.
No, I don't accept that. I don't accept that. I don't accept it. He was there, and he could have been. Listen. While he was there, stop, Phil. I'm trying to be serious. During his tenure, he could have brought other celebrity coaches down there, and he could have been a catalyst to restoring every HBCU in America.
Okay, Dr. Umar, how do you know every former NFL player want to be coach?
Because he do. I know half of them, and they told me that they all wanted to coach.
Okay, man.
They all want to coach. And they was just waiting for another brother to go that they recognized and said, oh, Deion is coaching. Let me go with him. I know this, Phil. Stop trying to get this man a pass.
It's just like your job, Mike. You get a promotion. Are you going to turn that promotion down because you want to stay true to where you was at? No matter how good you made that position that you started in, you probably was the best one that ever did it.
Don't matter. Because I wasn't supposed to be there
that's
for
true
money.
Too, brother Eddie. That's true too. That's true also.
What do you say? Oh, we don't fail HBCUs, but too often they are ignored in the funding that other colleges, universities. But now let me ask you, Eddie, is that our fault or is that the government's fault? Because Dr. Umar said we shouldn't be looking for the government to fund these schools. We should be funding them. As Black men in the community, it is our responsibility to make sure that these schools are funded properly. And we are failing these schools. We are failing as Black men. Explain that to me. The only thing I hold over Deion is that he made promises to players and folks that put money into the school. Deion made promises to players like Travis Hunter and others that he was going to raise the publicity and funding of HBCUs. But didn't he do that?
Hey, brother Eddie, Travis on his way to Colorado.
Yeah, Travis is going to Colorado.
Travis on his way to Colorado. He told them kids, wait a minute. Deion.
Dude, Deion is
he told them kids like, hey, man, listen. Y'all do what y'all gotta do. Jump in that portal. Cause I'm coming. I'm bringing luggage with me. And it's Louis.
I'm bringing luggage. Look,
I said, yeah.
He said because y'all been down here and you ain't been doing nothing, and this and this community deserves better. I was like, wow.
I was like, but I was like, it's harsh, but one thing I respect, he kept it a buck with him.
He kept it, but that's why
I buck with him.
That's why I love him, because he was just like, look. You gotta understand. This is what it is. This is what I'm bringing with me. And if you all, and
he lighting recruiting up already, Mike.
Man, I know.
You got it's 2 Alabama players that's hitting the portal that's gonna end up signing with him.
Right. Jackie said, what application did Dr. Umar fill out for HBCUs? It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Deion,
open that school, doctor.
Deion was the catalyst.
Didn't he say Frederick Douglass is his cousin or something?
No. Oh, yeah, he's a descendant of Frederick Douglass. Listen, I don't want the blueprint. It's the same as Harriet Tubman with the Underground Railroad. The Underground Railroad wouldn't have been the same without Harriet Tubman. It wouldn't have been the same. How would that look? Harriet Tubman started the Underground Railroad, and then she said, all right, y'all got the blueprint. I'm out. How would that have looked? The Civil Rights Movement. Martin Luther King started to say, okay, y'all got the blueprint. I'm out.
I think we as black people got to stop looking for a savior.
Answer my question, Phil.
If somebody need the blueprint, man, take that
Stop
blueprint
trying to deflect.
and run.
Stop trying to deflect, Philip. Answer my question. How would that look if Harriet Tubman abandoned the Underground Railroad? Martin Luther King said, I'm done with the Civil Rights Movement. Y'all got the blueprint. Go on. And he just went back home. How would that have looked?
Mike, you got to relax.
No, I'm not going to relax. I'm not going to relax because that's the same thing.
What he's saying?
It is the same thing. That's why I call him a Negro pen.
Yeah, you know, he with that Pan-African stuff, Eddie.
I do have issues though with the sports structure of the HBCUs, and I hope that someone yeah. I mean, listen, there are definitely some things, and this is exact. I'm saying the crazy stuff that people are saying, but my thought process is that listen, he started it. Just because he went on to do something else doesn't mean that what he started has to stop. So now he went over there and he showed that it can be done. He showed what can be done. Let's see who is going. Let's see who's going to be the next one to say, well, you know what? Let me take a go at it.
Because what a lot of people don't know, Mike, some of the greatest NFL players are HBCU alums.
Yeah.
That's what people don't know. HBCU schools was the hotbed for the NFL.
Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on there, Philip. Hold on. Because see, and brother Shannon Sharp, I'm not gonna leave you out of this conversation because you went on national television and you told everybody that you had a chance to go to an HBCU and you chose not to.
Yeah. But Mike,
I'm not giving him a pass, Philip.
But let me just say it's about Shannon Sharp because I know his story a little bit.
I don't care about his story. I don't care about his story.
Listen, he wanted to go to South Carolina with his brother Sterling. Shannon Sharp couldn't make the grade.
Doesn't matter.
He couldn't make the grade. That's why he ended up in HBCU. He should have, and I would prefer them to say that because it did come off messed up with the way you said it. But everyone knows the story why you ended up Savannah State. You wanted to go to South Carolina with your brother Sterling, but you couldn't make the grade. And by you not making a grade, somehow your coaches, but he said it. His coaches with Savannah State coach came to talk. His high school coach was like, oh no, he's not coming there. And he ended up talking to him, ended up going. But the reason why Shannon Sharp ended up HBCU because he couldn't make the grades to get into South Carolina where his brother Sterling was at.
This is why I called Shannon Sharp a Negro pen. Because he had the opportunity to go and he did not go. He knew that there was a better opportunity someplace else and he took it. Let's not disguise the fact, Philip. That's why he did it.
Mike, don't call me Philip like that, Mike. Stop it, man. Stop it. Can I get my brother-in-law? Can I get my brother-in-law to talk to me? I'm tired of Dr. Umar.
No. That's why he did it. Let's understand that Deion went to Jackson with a plan. He wanted to coach in the NFL, but he was turned down. He didn't want to be an assistant coach. So he took an HBC head coach team, proved he can coach, and that was his resume. And he'll go to an NFL team afterward. He has a plan. He always had a plan. Mm-hmm. And here's the thing. Who goes into anything without a plan? I mean, silly people do.
And to be real, if y'all want to be honest with me, Deion wants to get to Florida State, his alma mater. That's where he want to coach.
Listen.
So he's working his way to get to Florida State. That's where he truly want to coach at. He wants to coach his alma mater, Florida State.
Yes, he wants to be with the other. He wants to be with his European counterparts. I understand now.
Mike, you retarded.
I understand. He had no desire to really do anything for these young black kids. They were a stepping stone, Philip, a stepping stone to get to where
This
he
is
wanted
not my
to go.
brother-in-law, y'all. This is not doing my job.
It was a stepping stone. It's all about the money. He said it was never about the money. Then why would you take a position that was paying you more money? You Negro pen. I know what you're doing. You're exploiting the black man just to get to where you want to go. I'm not giving him a pass, Philip. I refuse.
Hey, man, but real talk. Let's be real, though, Mike. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, we really don't try to direct our kids. We really don't even try. That's why I've been trying to do it to Kendi a little bit, but we really don't look at HBCUs like that. The only people really look at HBCUs. What's that?
No, a lot of us don't even have the knowledge of HBC. Like a lot of us don't even know a lot about HBCUs.
Folks don't even know Chicago. Do you know Chicago State's HBCU?
And a lot of people didn't know that.
Chicago State is HBCU.
This is what I'm saying. And it's like, listen, my biggest problem with this, people, is that you cannot get mad at a man that accepted a better opportunity. And I also want to say that it's not like he did not do good when he was there. I saw people on video when there was a restaurant or something that they had painted Deion Sanders in the window, and they was like, he betrayed us. This nigga betrayed us, and they trying to Windex the paint out of the window. I said, Jesus, help our people.
Y'all boosters betrayed y'all. Y'all alumni betrayed y'all. But in the end, Mike, let's be real. In the end, it do come down to money.
Yeah.
It really do. That's true too. A lot of people don't know that all the HBCUs. I know Howard.
Listen, can I moment of transparency?
Spelman,
Besides Morehouse, Spelman,
Southern
Jackson
Grambling,
State, and Chicago State, I don't know any other HBCUs.
Southern Grambling.
I want to say Alcorn. Alcorn is one. Is Alcorn an HBCU?
Alcorn State.
Because my mom went to Alcorn.
R.I.P. Steve McNair.
Okay, Phil.
Walter Payton went to Miss Jackson State.
All right.
Jerry Rice went to one too.
I'm just gonna keep going.
Can't think about it. I can't remember which one it is. I know, but it
doesn't matter because Deion Sanders abandoned all of them, Philip.
Now you know, but let me tell you
pasture.
something, Mike. That's why I say there's a difference between North and South, folks. I lived in Memphis. I lived in Whitehaven, Memphis, back in 97.
Okay.
Now you know who care about HBCUs? Them down South folk.
Because that's what most of them are.
Man, let me tell you something. Them down South folk, and you're right about that. Most of them are, but those the ones, but us up north. Man, listen, man. If I gotta choose between Alcorn State and Duke,
I'm going to Duke, and it's nothing against Alcorn. My mom went. My sister went to Alcorn, and I have two cousins that went to Alcorn as well. That was like a thing for our family. I never had a desire to go. And I did not know that you can remote school in the HBCU. Who knew? This is what I'm saying. But listen, people, we have to, you know what I don't like about us is that we almost do everything in our feelings. When we vote in our feelings. We don't vote on policy. We don't vote on.
We sure voted in our feelings this last election.
Yeah, come on. It's no reason in the world that we got Paw up there in the office trying to be president. Joe Biden should be somewhere on a porch sipping some lemonade, watching his grandkids run and play.
And then you got homegirl who came out and did some sorority steps.
Yeah, she can't. Kamala Harris came
some Tupac lyrics, and you ain't seen her since.
Is Kamala Harris still in the White House? I'm just saying. I ain't seen her since then.
Chucks and pearls.
You know, but we always vote and we do everything in our feelings. we sit up there and be like, because we don't like a person, or we don't, not the person, but because we don't like the way a person dressed or how they sound or some odd stupid thing.
It'd be dumb. It'd be real dumb.
It's not that they don't have, and it's like we're not even considering the fact that, you know, not even looking at their policy. Not saying will this person be the best representation of me when they get into office? No, we don't vote like that. We vote on our feelings.
No, we was tired of Orange dude.
Same thing.
That's why Papa Joe up in there right now.
That's exactly why he's there. Because we was just tired of Trump, and we was just like, put anybody in there besides Trump, or anybody except Kanye, because he ran too. But anybody besides Trump, we gonna throw him in the office. You know, and it's like, and you hit it right on the head with this one. We don't understand propaganda, and we don't understand the okie doke. That's crazy.
That's right there. That's perfect in a nutshell.
I saw her when Brittany's wife was thanking the president. They bring they bring Kamala Harris out for propaganda. They be like, come on, man. Come on. We need you for this TV spot. But we do everything in our feelings. Why are we mad with this man? Because let's be honest, any of us in that situation would have done the same thing.
Yeah, it's a promotion. I mean, come on, but like I said, it's like you at your job. You're not going to tell me that if I could be promoted at my job to make more money and everything, then I'm gonna say, no, I'm gonna keep it real with my guys down here on I'm not gonna go to floor 5. I'm gonna stay down with my guys on floor 2.
Listen,
because you're not gonna do that. But the whole thing is, I put like this, Mike. If you're not giving nothing to the HBCUs, shut up.
Basically,
shut up.
And
don't even say so.
That mentality, though, do you know that same mentality get a lot of brothers killed?
Yeah, man.
Think about it. Think about it. How many guys in this list? How many guys in the music game that came out the hood and made it big, but they still want to stay true to their people? I got to stay true to who I am. And you're right. You stayed true because you died in the same neighborhood that you got out. You've been sitting up there. Your whole mission was to get out of the hood.
You can't straddle the fence.
To get out of the hood, and then you get out and you go right back in.
In the mortal words of Mobb Deep, ain't no such thing as halfway crooks.
Right.
Either or.
So we mad at Deion because he took another opportunity. And I think I saw somebody say it earlier, who's to say that he wouldn't take the resources that he's getting from this new opportunity to do other things for HBCUs? All I'm saying is that why are we mad at this man because he took a better opportunity?
This man got Walmart sponsored.
Come on, man.
He got him a new field built. He took half of his paycheck.
Half.
And got the locker room modernized. He got weight room. I mean, come on, y'all. Leave that man alone, man. Leave that man. It's up to the HBC. It's up to Jackson State and the other HBCUs to take that, what he brought, and run with it.
Right.
Run with it now. But y'all better start reaching out to y'all alumni and y'all boosters and everybody.
Man, look.
Y'all better find somebody to start back having that United Negro telethon thing that Lou Rawls used to have when I was little.
You'll never find.
Come on, man.
For real though. Let me see if I can. I found an article the other day that I was reading and see people don't talk about this, but they talk about all the stuff that they talk about how he abandoned them and this, that, and the other. But peep this. In his first year of being a coach at Jackson State, he signed to FCS recruiting classes for Jackson State University. Right? He generated $185 million in advertising and exposure for Jackson State. Jackson State is now ranked number 2 in HBCU for their social media presence since they hired Deion Sanders. He secured custom suits for the football teams with the help of former TSU alum and fellow Hall of Famer Michael Strahan. He got them custom uniforms.
The Under Armour sponsored their shoes.
Under Armour sponsored them. He was instrumental in a historic NCAA NIL name, image, and likeness deal, which means that, you can't just, and I forget exactly what that is, but it's just like in the NBA when it's like you can't use their likeness.
No, name and image. Name and image. Them little boys getting paid now, Mike.
You can't just use their name or image and not pay them.
Yeah.
And he increased the visibility of JSU and other HBCUs on ESPN each Saturday. I mean, Jesus Christ, what else do you want this man to do?
That's what I'm saying. Take that light that he gave them and run with it, Mike. But like I said, these HBCUs got to start reaching out to their alumni and start letting them know, hey, we need y'all.
Because look, I mean, one thing that Dr. Umar did say in his rant is that half of the HBCUs are in danger of being being closed because of underfunding. Mm-hmm. But you have to be. It's not. And I will say something else that I did agree with him on. You have all of these celebrities. I don't believe in. I'm not saying that we giving them passes or anything, but my goodness, with all the money that these celebrities have, you mean to tell me and you mean to tell me that you all can't come together and say, hey, let's support this school or let's do this and let's do that, and it's just like, what are y'all doing? Y'all making all this money and ain't doing no good with it.
Puffy is HBCU alum. He went to Howard.
That's crazy. They don't care, man. Deion is not the only former black. Right. They can help them promote their programs. The frats are the full celebrities, but where are they? Like Uncle Ruckus said, Negroes out here dancing. Negroes out here dancing with candy canes.
Be real with you, Eddie. I know a whole lot. Like when I was coming up, HBCUs was kind of a thing because dudes was, school days had folks chasing them frats and all that. I know a whole lot of guys and a whole lot of females that went to school, and once they came offline, they never went back. I know a whole lot of Qs that don't have a college diploma. I know a whole lot of Kappas that don't have. I know a whole lot of Deltas. I know a whole lot of Sigmas. I know a whole lot of Black Greeks that ain't got college degree the first, but hey, they hooking it up. They got their canes. They throw woo and all that stuff.
Negroes out here dancing with candy canes.
Mm-hmm. Being real with you.
Yo, Uncle Ruckus, I wish he was in real life, man. I promise you. I would love to hear a discussion between him and Dr. Umar. That would be gold.
These niggas don't know what they doing, Dr. Umar. I try to tell these niggas. You see what happened down there in Louisiana? These niggas thought it wasn't wind in a hurricane.
Well, Dr. Umar, I want to thank White Jesus for having me on the show with you on the day.
White Jesus.
White Jesus.
You got White Jesus. That's the problem. They ain't got no White Jesus in life. These niggas don't want nothing.
These Negroes don't have enough White Jesus, Doctor.
They knew that nigga Deion was gonna leave they niggas. They was gonna leave them niggas soon when he got some. The white man gave him the money. These niggas ain't got no money to get Deion.
They must have thought that they look. Deion is just like every other nigga. He gonna run with it. He gonna go where the carrot is leading him. That's what he did. What?
Man, do your thing, Prime. Do your thing, bro. Respect. I don't care what nobody say, man. But you in them 3 years, man, you shed light not only on Jackson State, you shed light on HBCUs. Period.
And we thank White Jesus for
before
Deion.
You took that job.
Look, and thank White Jesus that they led Deion over to a proper school like Colorado State. He could do all them fine white people some good jobs.
But don't think, but like that's why I say he went to Jackson State is a stepping stone. That man trying to get to Florida State.
Look,
He trying to get to Florida State. Once he get to Florida State, he'll be straight.
The thing is that he did good work. While it's not like here's the thing. Had he left Jackson State in worse condition than it was before he got there, I would have had a problem.
Thank you.
But he did them a world of good. Why is it that we have this tendency to depend on one person to do something?
That's us as a whole, though, Mike. That's our number one problem as black folks. We're always looking for this black messiah.
See, come on,
to
Eddie.
Save us.
Eddie, right there. That's a nice picture, too. That's dope. But look, but he just said the same thing. It should be a movement. And let's blame the lack of effort from those who didn't step in after. Absolutely.
Yeah.
This, as I said, Dr. Umar, I don't want the blueprint. I don't want it. I want Harriet Tubman on the Underground Railroad. I don't want her assistant. It's like, but the man did what he did. All you have to do is follow suit. Now there are some things because everybody ain't Deion Sanders, right? I get that. That's a lot of star power. But it ain't always about the star power. Sometimes the star power is the catalyst. And then once he's established a platform, somebody else can step up on that platform in this place and say, okay, listen, this is what Prime wants us to do. Let's go ahead and let's continue to do this. Look at what he did. How did he do those? How did he accomplish the things that he accomplished? Follow suit and go forward. Why is that so difficult? Why is it that when one person starts something, we'd be like, well, why did he do? We can't do it without him. Yes, you can.
And he helped y'all with and he helped y'all with the recruiting because a lot of athletes, the reason why they didn't go to black colleges is because there wasn't any type of attention towards it. A lot of these guys, they got plans of playing pro ball, and you go these other schools, they on TV every other day.
Every other day, man.
Deion had Jackson State on TV every other Saturday.
Every Saturday, and people was watching.
And trust me, they're not gonna stop showing you all games. So it shows a young teenager that, man, Jackson State on TV just like Alabama is on TV.
Jackson State is on TV. Maybe I should check them.
So maybe I should go there.
Yep.
It's because when you got somebody that's focused, especially in football, a lot of them guys focus on making the NFL, and all they want is exposure.
They just want
somebody to see them. They want the scouts. Now you got the pro scouts coming to see your games.
Yep.
I mean, people don't understand. He brought attention to not just Jackson State. He brought attention to HBCUs.
HBCUs as a whole. Look, I ran down the list of the stuff that he did. I mean, you can deny it or whatever, and you can.
Hey man, that's so, like I said. Unless you send a check to United Negro College Fund every week,
just
shut up. Yeah. Shut up.
I agree. All right, moving on.
This is a good one right here. Check the video.
Hey, let me
play the video so they can see.
Let me see if I can find the video. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I don't even know how would I even search that? Pastor selling weed? I don't know.
Don't say it like that, Mike.
Well, that's what it is.
You said pastor selling weed.
Pastor selling weed.
That's not what he said, Mike.
That's what he said.
No, he
pastor
didn't,
selling
Mike.
Weed. That's what he wants to do.
He wasn't saying selling no weed, man. He's talking about growing it.
What he gonna do after he grow it? Bill, what he gonna do after he grow it?
Mike.
No. What is he going to do after he grows it?
Mike, relax. You know weed is legal though, right?
No. We're not going there. That's not what we're doing.
I'm trying to shoot the man some bail, man.
That's not what we're doing. The pastor wants to sell weed, Phil. That's what he said. Let me see if I can find. He looking for people that smell like weed, Phil. That's what he wants. That's what the man said.
He started off like that.
He said, I'm looking for brothers that smell like weed. I want to know what a good spot is.
Man, you know what? Mike, chill.
Woo.
Chill, Mike. You wrong, dude. You are so wrong.
I need to know. I want to know.
You wrong, dude.
I want to know where the spot is.
The man said that he was trying to do it because he was trying to teach young men the eco and how to play the video, man. You know what? I can't even take you serious.
I got it right here. Listen, look, this is his words. Listen, peep what he said.
I'm looking for people that smell like weeds.
Pastor, what type of members are you looking for? Wait, can you hear the sound? First of all, can you hear the sound? I just want to make sure y'all can hear the sound.
Yeah, I can hear.
All right.
Mike, he should have started off like that though. Maybe they started the video. It was maybe it was chopped up.
So Pastor Jamal, I've been looking for a church, and I was thinking about coming to your church. What type of members are you looking for? Really?
Are you listening to it? Play the video.
Okay, I guess. Pastor Jamal, I want to join your church. Is it a certain criteria that you're looking for?
I'm looking for people that smell like weed.
They should have cut that video like that. That don't sound right.
I mean, well, Pastor, I've been saved for 10 years. I taught Sunday school and I have a lot of experience. Is there anything else that you're looking for?
I'm looking for people that smell like weeds.
Hey man, you know what he want? Know what he want, bro?
Okay, wait. I'm gonna play the whole thing. Oh, Pastor Jamal, what should we look for in new members?
I'm looking for people that smell like weed. No, really. New Birth is the largest land-owning black church in America. And so my position to my deacons is, why aren't we not raising cannabis? I'll be able to bring in black males. They're able to do it legally. I'm teaching them farming.
Oh my God.
I'm helping them to enhance the ecosystem. This is the kind of conversation. So if the guy, black boy in Bankhead said, they growing weed at the church, where do I join?
Yes.
They start playing. I got 5 of it.
Hey man, I understand the church trying to grab the young men. I understand because what the young men going through. But in my opinion, even though I know it's legal
To enhance the ecosystem.
Wait. Hey, brother. Hey, listen, man. It's a better way out here. Why are you out here selling weed?
To enhance the ecosystem.
Because I want to enhance the ecosystem.
I just don't think, man, that I like I said, I understand weed is legal, man. I just don't think that the church should jump in it. This is my opinion. I just don't think the church should jump into the weed business.
I'm looking for people that smell.
That's how you start a statement off. Woo, man.
I'm looking for people that smell like weeds.
He should have said that, man. Like I said, maybe they cut that video up, but he said something before that.
He said
But
he was joking during that part. No, he wasn't. He was dead.
he wasn't joking, brother Eddie.
Oh man.
But Mike, what he was saying, like I said, I understand what the young men is going through, and everybody's trying to find a way to pull these young men to God. But this is just my opinion. I get what he's saying. He's saying that, it's legal. Maybe he's talking about opening up a dispensary or something. But I just truly feel that that it's just me. This is my opinion. Maybe people think differently. I just don't play it again.
I'm not gonna play it again. I'm not gonna play it again.
Play it.
No, it's just stuff. I'm not gonna play it again.
I just truly feel, man, that he should have said that. You should have said that. But in my opinion,
I
I
don't know
just
what
think
else
that
to
the
do.
church needs to. I think that the church find some other way to get the young men past. I would just say that. I just feel that the church don't need to be getting into the weed business. I understand evolution, but my opinion, man, the church don't need to get into weed business. They don't.
Pastor, I don't
Not
know
to,
what else to do.
I get it, trying to teach them how to grow and the eco and all that. Just leave that alone, Pastor.
I mean,
You don't need nobody to smell like weed, man. You don't even need to get in the weed business. I get it. Just find something else that y'all can grow. You can grow vegetables. You can grow fruits. It's different. It's plenty of things that you can grow on all that land that you got, other than trying to grow cannabis. Just leave that alone. The church. Stay away from the cannabis. Trying to grow cannabis.
I don't know what else to do. I've been going through so much. I just feel like I need to give myself over to the Lord, Pastor. And I just wanted to join your church.
I'm looking for people that smell like weeds.
What? I don't smoke, Pastor.
Hey, man.
What?
What we doing?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, just stay away from the weed, Pastor.
Look, here's the thing. I totally get what he's saying.
I get it.
Let me look. I'm going to play devil's advocate. I say, why not? Why not sell it? We sell everything else in the church. We sell everything else in the church.
You know what, Mike? You know what? I really didn't. I really didn't think about that until you said that.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We sell everything. It's just that marijuana has this. Marijuana has, it's taboo, and everybody's like, it has a negative connotation, like attached to it. I don't smoke, but I know others who do. And people consider it to be a drug, but technically it's not a drug.
No,
and let's just be honest. Who created marijuana? That's all I'm saying. It's from the earth.
But I didn't even see it like that, Mike. Now, yeah, I might have to.
It's provided by nature.
Yeah, I might have to. Like I said, I got what he said. I got what he said about why he wanted to do it.
Who created nature, Phil?
God.
So, did God create marijuana?
In a way, you can.
No.
Mike, I don't. Yes, Mike. Yes. I got to keep it a bean with you. Yes.
Did God create cannabis?
Yes, Mike.
So would it be so far-fetched if the church was to sell a little bit?
It wouldn't be far-fetched, Mike.
Would it be far-fetched if the church was to grow it? And look, and I totally get. I totally get. There are other ways that you can teach agriculture and economic and all that stuff, because you can grow vegetables, which is self-sustaining. All that I get all of that. But this man ain't thinking about just teaching young men how to farm. This man is looking for. This is a resource. This is income. Cannabis is a big business.
It is a very big business.
And if he owns the land where he can grow it and manufacture it, we still have folks down in the South sharecropping. Black farmers are behind the curve and losing the war on farm subsidies. He's talking about growing it, but not the distribution. Right. So all I'm saying is that people are like, oh my God, he's crazy for thinking that. He's not that crazy.
No, I get what he's saying. But when you said that though, Mike, that did make me, I have to reevaluate my cost. Folks sell everything in the church now.
We sell, because here's my issue. It's like when people used to sit up there, and be like, yo, they used to always because every now and again, like when that Powerball hit a certain number, son, I'll buy a couple of tickets. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey man.
And they be like, why are you buying lottery tickets? And that's gambling, and that's, you know, and God don't like gambling, and he's against it, and that's why he flipped over the tables. And I'm like, he flipped over the tables because they were selling stuff in the sanctuary. I said, but yet and still, you selling chicken dinners?
Yep. Raffles.
Raffles? What is a raffle? Can somebody explain? When you look up the word raffle, you know what raffle is synonymous with? Gambling.
Mm-hmm.
So when you raffle off that fruit basket, sister so-and-so, you gambling. You raffling off that little pretty hat that you made, or you raffling off some whatever else you trying to sell and raise money for. Just because you put God in front of it, talking about this is for our we fundraising for to do this, that, and the other. But you fundraising by making people gamble. We sell everything else in the church, but somebody say sell weed, and it's like, oh my God. Look, I've been sitting up here. Let me tell y'all something. I've been saying it as a joke, but I'm almost pretty serious. I want to open up a Christian dispensary.
You've been saying that for some years now.
I've been saying it. I'm telling you. Can you imagine a Christian dispensary? Like, you'll have some rolling papers, but you know they'll be called testaments. You know what I'm saying? You can have a smoking room that's set up like a sanctuary, so if they just want to go in there and chill,
Mike, relax,
they
man.
can.
Relax, Mike.
And I've been stuck with two names. I'm telling you, look, and if anybody want to do this joint venture, I'm ready. I already got the name for the place. There's two of them. It's either going to be High and Lifted Up, or the bud of, or the Bud of Jesus. It's either going to be one of those two.
And we can make it for laughing at this right now.
It work.
Go to hell for laughing at
I
this.
personally like the Bud of Jesus, but High and Lifted Up is a strong second. Listen, we can make this thing work. I am not playing. We can make it work. We need to reach out to this brother and be like, look, man, we got an idea, and if you want to be part, we can make it happen. We grow yams, hops, ginkgo, and red peppers on farms that are used every day. They kill people. That's it. Listen, all I'm saying is that, and I'm joking for the most part, but you know, first of all, you have to consider the moral value of it. You have to consider the moral ramifications of it, right? You know, are you just talking about, you know, growing it?
What are you going to do once you grow it?
Once you grow it, are you going to sell it? Because growing it is one thing, but what you going to do with all of it once you grow it? Are you going to sell it for a profit? Are you going to sell it and give the money away? Are you going to sell it to help the people in the community? What are you going to do with the weed, with the cannabis once you grow it, Pastor?
So evidently, I guess he's going to teach them how to grow it, and then maybe probably set up some type of dispensary where they can sell it and make some. I don't know, Mike.
I don't know.
But it has to be an end game. You just can't be growing weed just to grow weed. It has to be an end game.
And this is my point. And that's why I'm like, this sounds a little because you're just talking about growing it. But I'm like, once you grow it, you just gonna grow it and what? Burn it up? Listen, invite me to that bonfire. Because
you're gonna get everybody in the area high just off the smoke.
He gonna grow it and be like, well, we grew over 400,000 pounds of weed, and we thank God, but we're not selling it though, saints. We just gonna go ahead and burn it up in the and trust the back.
There's gonna be a lot of people in this congregation gonna be ready to fight him. Now let me just take some. I know what he
right. Let me just take a little bit past. I help you get rid of. I mean, I help with that with that.
But in a way, if he was trying to get off into trying to like sell it, because they're making it real hard for like black folks to get off into that dispensary game. That's where everybody now they got, you know, they let the celebrities let them use their name. Those not those celebrities dispensaries. They're letting them use their names just for the notoriety. Far as a black man or black woman wanting to get into, you know, they let you grow like so many stems in Illinois, but it's getting hard. But they make it hard for black men or black women to get into the business of, you know, selling it legally and all that.
Oh, Absolutely. Listen, this man. Can you imagine what the
The
application
way he
gonna
said
look
it,
like?
though, Mike.
Look, man, look, Pastor, I want to help you with this project. What do you need?
I'm looking for people that smell like weeds.
It got to be something he said like before that. I think I'm with Brother Eddie. I think they cut it to make it funny like that.
We condemn weed, but preachers were smoking it 60 years ago. Absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody was smoking it openly then.
Just like them Catholic priests, they get like pissy.
Hey, that not only that, I believe that smoke that they be throwing in the church. I think that might be a little cannabis up in that
That's
thing.
that sage. It's the cousin of cannabis.
That ain't no sage. You know what? You know what the Pope be saying when he be at home?
I'm looking for people that smell like weeds.
Like you need to listen. You need to edit this. Edit this part right here and repost this part of the show. Find a way to edit it.
Why?
Let him say it one more time.
I'm not gonna do that, man. Look, this man already made it loud and clear.
I'm looking for people that smell like weeds.
He said it so hard and demanding. I'm looking for people that smell like weed.
I'm looking for people that smell like weed. Well, Pastor, I just want to thank you that you've been out open and honest, and white Jesus will appreciate you for your honesty as well. Thank you, Uncle
But you
Ruckus.
know what? To be real with you, Mike. Listen to what you just said. I might, but it has to be an end game.
It's not what I said. It's what he said. I'm just saying.
I'm looking for people that smell like weeds.
This has to be an end game, and hopefully, end game is financial to set these young men up so they can financially benefit from it.
All right. And see, and this is what I'm saying too. Like well, not exactly this, because Eddie went at it like with the historical, merits. He said slaves and indigenous people use it to heal and treat people for pain. It's just inappropriate now because we have programmed ourselves to see it as a recreational drug. Absolutely.
Yeah, Eddie, I'm with you. A lot of people think it's a lot of people out here smoking weed just to be smoking. No, you got a lot of people that got certain ailments. They marijuana help you with.
Phil, there is a lot of people out here that's smoking just to be smoking it.
Yeah, it's a lot of them, but Mike is still.
I live with one.
Mike, shut up. Mike, listen. Hey, relax.
I'm looking for people that smell like weeds.
And I don't have to look very far. Just saying, man.
I'm looking for people that smell like weed.
We can grow tobacco. We can look. I know people who go to church that own that own taverns, that work in liquor stores.
Yeah, I mean it's legal, so you really can't. I mean you can't knock them. You can't. But when you think about all the stuff that gets sold in the church, it just got to be an end game, Mike. It has to be end game.
It ain't got to be no end game. It don't have to be.
I'm looking for people that smell like weeds.
That's all it is. There is no end game.
That's it.
That's it.
Cut that up and post it.
That's it. Look, but I mean, let's just be honest. You have some people that's in the church and they work at jobs where they sell stuff like alcohol, right? And if the Bible speaks against drinking or being drunk, how are you working at a place that facilitates that?
You know what?
That's all I'm saying. It's like if you and the one thing that we've always said, the one thing we've always said on this show, and I repeat it time and time again, is that
I'm looking for people that smell like weed.
Not that, Pastor. What we normally say is that if you're going to be critical, you have to be critical across the board.
Yeah, that is true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you can't just be.
That's one of our mantras. That's one of our mantras.
It has to be across the board.
Right.
And so if you're gonna come down so much on this man for having, this idea or this notion, which is weird because I think where he is, weed is illegal anyway. So I don't even know how he would do that because they haven't legalized weed where he is, if I'm not mistaken. And
it depends on certain areas where you at. They're in Georgia, right?
Yeah, I think in Georgia it's illegal. I don't even think it's certain parts of Georgia that's legal.
Oh well, I don't know how you gonna pull that.
Yeah, I don't know how he gonna pull that off.
How you gonna pull that one, Pastor? I mean, you really but no,
it's illegal. That's why he was like,
I'm looking for people that smell like weed.
Because
he thought about it. You have to go through all type of red tape just to be able to legalize, because they still got the medicinal thing going on in some of these states for people that got medical cards to smoke it.
Yeah,
but with you not being, no, Pastor, that's not a good idea. You little boys gonna end up going to jail because just to be able to legally grow it. Yeah, they're gonna send you around because, like I said, weed's been legal in Illinois since what? 2018, 2019.
Yeah.
There's a lot of black folks that have been trying to get into that business
for a long time.
That they giving a runaround.
Yeah.
And I just thought, if there's no parts in Atlanta that's where it's legal, you can't just up and just, I don't care how much acres you got. You can't just up and grow that mess.
That's why he's looking for certain people that know how to grow and be incognito about it.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, in Illinois, I think they let you grow like 3 or 4 stems. You can't grow a whole backyard of weed here.
Okay, so apparently, it's illegal to distribute, but you can be contracted by. Stop moving. Comment. You can be contracted by the FDA to grow it with subsidy. And it can be shipped, but he's not distributing. He's right. So that's what I'm saying. I really would like for him to go further into what exactly his plan is. If your plan is to just become a subsidy for the FDA to grow
is that the business that he's gonna start, the young man? If he's gonna do that, then I'm all for it.
If that's what he's doing to teach like horticulture and have,
I'm all for it, brother Eddie. Hey. If he can do that, I'm all for it.
Good job. Teach them business, how to grow it, how to that stuff. You know what I'm saying? If that's
but it don't matter. In the next 2 years, weed to be legal in all 50 states.
Yeah, if that's what you're doing, great. But I would before I condemn the man, which I'm not gonna do, but I know people have already done it. Before I condemn him, I would have to, you know what I'm saying? I would really have to kind of.
No, I get what he was saying, Mike.
Yeah,
I got exactly what he was trying to do. But my whole thing was, at first it was like the church, and then once you said about that, folks sell all type of stuff in the church. But then it came to what's the end game? But like what Brother Eddie just said, if he's trying to get off into that, then I'm all for it.
Yeah, because look, it's like you putting people. What you're doing now is you're putting people in the mindset to make money. Because once they learn how to grow that stuff, man, come on.
And they can start doing their own thing, and they can get with the FDA and all. I mean, so if that's the end game, I'm with it. Right. I'm with it. And that's judge me or whatever. Tell them what you looking for again, Pastor.
I'll tell you exactly what I'm looking for.
I'm looking for people that smell like weed.
Okay, Pastor. All right, Pastor. We got it. We got it, Pastor. You looking for them.
I love it. Look, that's it for us, man. I'm gonna stop being silly. It's we've been here for over an hour, and as always, I appreciate y'all. Listen,
thank y'all.
If nothing else, man, the only thing I if you don't take nothing else from what we do, if we acting silly or whatever it is we're doing, whatever it is we're talking about, I want you to take away. I want you to have a different perspective when you come away from this show, because here's the truth. everything is not always either or.
Nope.
Sometimes we need to be able to add two letters onto that or and just understand that sometimes it's just more. And it's okay. And it really is okay, So try to be more open-minded to things. And I'm not saying that you have to change your opinion or change your belief or, oh Lord, my signing failed, or change your convictions or anything like that. But I mean, just be more considerate to other people's point of view. That's all. Don't always be so quick to judge. Don't always be so quick to condemn. We're so quick to just always put people in, like we always are so quick to put people in hell for stuff, and it's like you don't always got a heaven or hell to put anybody in. But we're quick to condemn. We're quick to convict. We're quick to just put people away for a thought or for an opinion that they may have. And we have to learn how to just agree to disagree and learn how to be able to see things from another perspective, because when you do that, you'll find out that you are missing some things. I've learned that just from doing this show and just from trying to see things from another person's perspective. I've learned that there were things that I missed out on because I was so dead set on in my way of thinking.
It just happened.
And it happens.
It just happened right now when like I say, I came thinking like, no, Pastor Steve, but when you had said what you said about how folks just sell everything in the church, and then I thought about like,
yeah.
But like I said, I mean, if there's an end game, like Brother Eddie said, with FBA and all that there, I'm all for it.
I'm all for it. And look, and this is the all encompassing thing right here. We learn every day, right? And and the best way to learn is you have to be open-minded to learn.
Yeah.
You can't be so closed off and have so much tunnel vision where you just refuse to see and accept anything else. I'm open. There are some things that I have my convictions that I won't stand down on, but that doesn't mean that I won't listen to you. It don't mean that I won't try to understand where you're coming from. I may not agree, but I may understand. And I'm like, I get it. I'm not going to do it, or I'm not going to change this, or I'm not going to change that. But I understand why that person would do whatever it is, or understand why that person says this, or why they believe this. We have to be able to see things from more than just our side. And I believe if we learn how to do that, we would get along with each other a whole lot better. So if you take nothing else from this show, man, listen. Actually, if you don't take anything, if you don't take nothing else from this show, just try to be more understanding to people, and also get you some better, find you some quality Velcro stickies so your sign can stay up behind you and it don't fall every 3 seconds. I don't know, maybe it's the temperature, because my sign is doing the most right. It is being real ghetto right now. But the show is over with and it's all good. So
thank y'all.
Yeah. But listen, I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. What'd you say, Eddie? Watching the last show on fractals and American math. We are smart people. Was that this week's show, Eddie? Let me know. I'm gonna have to go.
If that's your last show, I'm gonna go back and watch it now.
Yeah, stupid sign and dumb Velcro tape stickies. Just give me 2 minutes. That's all I need. Dang.
Matter of fact, yeah, I can go to Eddie. I can go Erudition YouTube page. I'm watching on my TV when this game go on.
Yeah, I know you're watching the game. You are so unprofessional.
No,
Philip. No, listen to me. No, Philip. No,
Mike. No. I've been looking at the screen all this time, Mike.
No, you have not.
I'm getting better, Mike. I'm getting better. Yes, I have.
Getting better. Oh my God. That is the most black thing I've
ever. Getting better.
I'm getting better with being unprofessional, Mike. It's like, what? No.
Better.
Stop looking at the TV.
I enjoyed this show, though.
This is a good show. And listen, if you all enjoyed it, please like and share with others who you think may enjoy it. Man, if you have any comments, if you agree with what we say, let us know. If you don't agree with what we're saying, let us know. If you just want somebody to smell like weed, let us know. I don't care. Just comment in the comment section, and I normally respond to the comments when I get a chance to read them. And what's the problem? Listen, look. We looking for somebody that smell like weed too. If you want to watch, we don't care if you smell like weed. If you want to watch the show, come on down and log on and watch the show. But even if you don't smell like weed and you watch the show, we appreciate you and we love you and we thank you for all the support. Man, it's going on another year, man. Another year we've been doing this, and actually, it's going to be a little change in how we're doing the shows now, because it's tedious, man, to try to keep this stuff going, on a consistent basis. And I am inclined to do what Scrooge McDuck say and work smarter and not harder. So we are actually looking into kind of doing it just like how they do the networks, man. We do these shows for a while, and then we take a hiatus, and then we come back because, man, you can get burned out.
We're about to start doing seasons, y'all.
Yeah, this is about to start being seasonal, and I think that's going to work for us. We're going to try to start doing more interview type shows. So really, to be honest with you, once we do our last show for the year, we're going to take January off, and then we are going to relaunch in February, because like our last couple of years with Black History Month has been stellar. And so we're going to try to continue that, get some guests lined up to come on, and look forward to this next year just being better than this year. We're all about growth and trying to do better things and trying to network and do good things within the community. And we got some stuff, we got some stuff on the chalkboard, and we're trying to make sure we can do those things, and hopefully some of them can come to fruition. But for those that don't do this, you may think that all y'all doing is getting on here and talking, but it's a lot, man. It's a lot to get on here, because I produce the shows, I do the flyers, I do the videos. It's a lot that goes along with it, and these shows, it's a cost that goes along with it. And you all know us; we've been on here for almost we've been doing this for over 2 years. And we never said, "Hey, give us this."
The only time we did was when we started our back to school thing.
And we was doing the back to school thing, and y'all came out and y'all showed up and y'all supported big time with that, and we appreciate that. So it's I
think starting 2023, y'all, we might start dropping those cash apps.
We'll see. It all depends on how we go and the direction that we go in, but. We are going to start doing it more seasonal, and and just doing a certain amount of shows, and then after we do that, we take a break, and then we come back, and we come back refreshed, and so we can keep it going and not get burnt out from it.
Just think, like we went 5 years strong, just putting out pods. I mean, I know we gotta have like over. Jesus, we gotta have a lot. I mean, I really haven't counted all the pods that we done did.
I mean, well,
I know it's up there.
We got like we probably have about 80 something audio podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I haven't even count. I don't even count the lives that we do, because it's like I just didn't count them, But I mean, 5 years actually. No, it was 5 years in May.
Yeah,
it was 5 years in May. So
2023 will make 6.
Yeah, so we've been doing this for 6 years. It was 3 years of the audio, and then we've been doing like the live streams and stuff like this for the past couple of years. And it's funny, because I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna let y'all go. It's funny because when you're doing this stuff and you on live and you see 3 people watching, you realize that it's probably you. And maybe it's probably me and Phil, and maybe one other person. And sometimes you get discouraged from that. But then it's funny because I'll go back and look at the video, and it'll be like, oh, you got 100 and some odd views or 200 and some odd views. And I'm like, well, I'm like, well, where are these people and when are they watching it? And
it's Friday, man.
it's
So
Friday,
they go back and watch us.
right. But what I love about it is that those people I love the most, those people that come up to you and they be like, man, Mike, hey man, it's like, hey, I like your show. And you be like, you watch my show? Like, yeah, I watch it. I've seen and they can tell you the episode that they watched and all this stuff, and it'd be so funny because it's people that you never even thought would have even dreamed of watching something that you did.
And you got a lot of folks that watch us from some called the clouds.
Yes.
Meaning they watch us, but they don't click in on the live. They just have us up.
Yeah, those are the people that go back and just watch it after it's after it's already uploaded. And some people comment on it. Like Eddie has done it so many times where he'll go back and watch it after the live and he'll comment on it, and others have done it too. So, and that's why I say I appreciate you guys, because y'all, man, y'all come through when we need you. And we know that there is an audience out there.
It is.
And the one thing that I've always prided myself on for this show is that we just didn't want to be like every other show that was out there. You know how many other shows we could be just as ghetto and just as raunchy as the other shows.
Lord, no, I can't.
But that's just not me.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be a part of that. That's because you get two black men. That's what they expect a podcast.
That's exactly what they expect. And
I don't want to be a part of a podcast like that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Not knocking it. I mean, I enjoy watching podcasts like that.
Right, but that's not my style. So
I don't want to be there. Yeah, man.
It's not me. I try to do a little different, but that's neither here nor there. The thing is, like I said, if you're gonna take anything from us, it's to just to try to see things differently, try to get a different perspective, try to get a different outlook. And I believe if you did that, you will find yourself in a better position when it comes to your relationships with people.
Yes, sir.
So that's it. But listen, we're gonna get on up out of here. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all, and we thank y'all for tuning in every time that you tune in. And like I said, if you know somebody may be interested, please like and share this video. And if you've already done it, we already thank you, because we appreciate you for how you support. And that is going to be it. So on behalf of
Mike,
yes, sir.
The next podcast, I want you to tell me about Wakanda Forever, man.
Yeah, I want to bring Eddie on for that actually, because
did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it, man.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, how dare you ask me that?
Yeah, I know. I forgot what I'm talking. But I need you to tell me about it, man. That ain't. I want you to tell me how it was and what you thought and all that stuff. We ain't got to do it now.
It was a lot. I'm gonna say this. It was a lot of It was very. For me, it was a little emotional. And the crazy thing is, it's like, it's not like I even knew Chadwick Boseman or anything like that, but I think it was just like when I saw, the impact of the first one and how successful the first one was, and just what the first one meant, to see that he just wasn't here to participate in the second one, and it was just like, I just felt like, dang, I'm like, man, there's so many more people that I would have preferred that would have gone away, and yet he was, and he didn't get to, to participate in this great thing that he helped create. And it was just
all right, save it, man, because you're gonna do an episode where you're gonna say all that. So
yeah, it was a little rough, man. But but it was. I enjoyed it. I hear people with the crazy opinions that they have, and I'm just like, you just missed the whole thing. But that is a conversation for another show. But listen, we're gonna get up out of here. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all, and you all make sure you enjoy your weekend. And if you're doing some Christmas shopping, make sure you stay safe. Keep your head on the swivel, because it's the holidays, and some of these people ain't got, and they desperate to get, and they don't mind.
Streets hungry right now, y'all. Streets are hungry right now, so y'all keep your heads on that swivel.
They definitely don't mind taking yours, man, at all. So on behalf of Mr. Classic, aka Philip Hines, and myself, Michael Wiley, this has been the Man Up Real Talk podcast. And until we talk again, my friends, y'all get 2 fingers to the side. And make sure you holler at your boys because we out.
Peace.